And welcome in to Wildcat Gym for Lady Cat Volleyball tonight on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan along with TJ Miracle, and we are here for another non-district, really one of the tougher non-district schedules that Lovington Volleyball has had. And they started off very promisingly this season, and the last few matches, really, they haven't been playing as well as they were, I think, earlier on in the season. They are 1-6 coming into this against 5A Clovis High School. And Clovis is 5-2, but while Lovington has been playing a lot of teams above their division, tough teams. They played Carlsbad a couple of times. They've played Hobbs a couple of times. I mean, they're just they're playing a lot of tougher teams. And Clovis has actually been playing several teams below their classification of 5A. So not to take anything away from them at all, just to remind you about sometimes it's not really about so much about the record, the team's record. It's who they've been playing and how well they've been playing.
Well, you're absolutely right. It's you want to get the toughest pre-district schedule that you can. That's the thinking for some coaches. Others would like to have maybe not as strong a pre-district schedule, but Lovington has chosen to play as tough as they can, and, well, the 1-6 record reflects that right now. As we're on the other side, you look at Clovis, they are 5-2. Their pre-district not nearly as tough as Lovington's. Clovis did beat Lovington at a tournament this past weekend, but you know, it was a 3-1 matchup in that, so Lovington did manage to pull a set off them. Matter of fact, it was the first set that Lovington won in that one, 25-21, before falling 25-16, 25-12, and 25-15.
But Lovington also is coming off of a loss to Carlsbad, but they managed to win a set against Carlsbad, and so they lost that one 3-1 against Carlsbad. And so again, it's not always what the won and loss record. That doesn't tell you the whole story about the team that you're seeing.
Well, no, it certainly doesn't. As again, you're building, you're learning, you're still learning the strengths and weaknesses of your team, especially if you have a team that has a lot of new players and a lot of girls that are fitting into varsity for the first time and just trying to make the roster and trying to make the adjust to varsity. It is a pretty big jump to go from freshman or a JV squad up into the varsity level. And so, you're working on making those transitions too and getting those young ladies ready for more of what they're going to see in district. And as always, and we say this every year, it's going to be a meat grinder when they get into district with Roswell High with Portales,
right,
and Roswell Goddard and Artesia.
Absolutely. So here's what Clovis has been doing under head coach Christy Hill. They last beat Miyamura 3-2 on this last Saturday. After tonight, next up for them is at Del Norte this coming Saturday. They are ranked 19th in 5A across the state. They are going to start district on October 17th and run through November 7th. And here is what Lovington has been up to in addition to what we've just been talking about. They last lost to Carlsbad, but they did win one of the sets against them. Next up for them will be this Saturday here at Wildcat Gym against Ruidoso. They are currently ranked 27th in 4A across the state. And they will start district on October 24th and run through November 9th. They also have had a head coaching change. We have not been given any information except just the notation on the roster that former assistant coach Rachel Faith is now their head coach, and their former head coach Marissa Ochoa is not listed in connection with the team at all anymore. So we also are seeing the same roster for the girls, with the addition of April Corral now listed on the Lovington roster. So we'll give you the full roster here in just a few minutes, as we will for Clovis High School as well. So whatever else has been going on with the team, we know that they've worked hard and they've improved as a volleyball team and as a program over the last several seasons. And they came out smoking this season right out of the box looking extremely strong against Hobbs in their season opener. What feels like about 3 months ago, but
this has been a very stretched out season, to be sure. As again, some schools choosing to kind of front load their schedules and others kind of back load their schedules because there is a game limitation that these girls can play now, and there always has been, but that number of games has shrunk.
Yes, it has.
Especially since the COVID season.
And that is determined by the NMAA.
Yes, it is.
And it's the same number for all teams. It's fair across the board for all teams. And they've done this not just in volleyball. The NMAA has reduced the number of games in each season, with maybe the exception of football in every sport.
Yeah, football has not changed. It's still 10 regular season and then whatever you get in the playoffs. But I think they limited basketball, and you have to plan on, and I want to say the playoff games count. Don't quote me on that. But I think in basketball you're limited to 30 games. I want to say you're limited to either 25 or 30 in baseball and softball. And I think it's about 20, 25 for volleyball.
So as a coach, you just have to be a little more strategic. You have to that really makes you get a handle on your team really early. You have to really make some assessments of your team early on, know what you're dealing with, about how much time, what your plan for your team is, and how they're going to develop over the non-district and then ready for district. And you're going to have to be very, very focused and very intent and follow a game plan, with each of those games or matches on your schedule. And tonight they are going to be, again, facing 5A Clovis High. And we'll take a break and come back and run down the rosters and continue to get you ready here at Wildcat Gym. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
CYA Trucking Insurance is ready to cover your assets. They specialize in commercial insurance of all types: trucking, oilfield, sand, hotshot, general liability, umbrella, workers' comp. If you own your own business or self, Barnes, a call at 432-245-4292. That's 432-245-4CYA. CYA Trucking Insurance, a proud supporter of Lovington Wildcat Athletics and Academics. At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we're proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Morgan with TJ Miracle, and we are here with pregame for the volleyball match, the varsity volleyball match. The JV, Lovington JV lost to Clovis 2-0 just before the warm-up period for this one began. And Lovington girls are looking to improve on their season. Their 1-6 record really does not indicate how well they have played, how much they've improved from last season to this one, and really how well they have played within those. They have had some struggles with consistency, with being able to put 3 really quality sets together and come out on top. They have taken so many teams to 27-25, 32-30. I mean, they have lost some of those sets, in heartbreaking ways, and lost some of those 3. They've taken a lot of teams to 5 sets this season as well, and that really shows the improvement of the team, both individually with their individual skills and as a team. So I really, they've been kind of a hard luck team in that respect, and the old so close, and if only. But maybe they can, this is still pre-district, maybe they can start, really turning that around, and maybe all of this is leading up to a really solid district schedule. We certainly hope that that's going to be true. And for their sake, they've worked so hard and done so well. I'd like to see them, have the satisfaction of winning and get more W's in the column to boost their confidence as they move forward in their season.
Well, you're absolutely right, and they have been working, and there has been a ton of improvement over the last couple seasons, but even within this season, I think one thing that they are going to have to work on, you mentioned the inconsistency, and it's not just inconsistency in 1 or 2 areas, it's inconsistency across the floor and across the court. They'll be out of position, or they'll have a bad hit, so out of position, bad hits, and another thing is getting quality touches. A lot of times they're so out of position and they're not maybe ready for some of what's going to come back at them, and they just scramble to kind of touch it, and then it becomes a Chinese fire drill, and they're trying to keep it alive and get it back over in 3 touches. If you're in the right positioning and you're getting quality touches, a lot of times that doesn't happen. So I think you can see a lot of what goes on improve there. They've also got to work on their service. Whichever girl is serving, they've got some very good servers, but again, very inconsistent. You'll have some girls that'll throw down an ace or just a ball that's almost impossible to handle, and then the next time serve it under the net instead of over the net or into the net. So it's just a matter of working on those things, and I know, much easier said than done.
Sure.
It's a matter of working on those things to where you are getting that consistency, and I think Coach Faith is going to be working on that, because a lot of their problems, I think, will go away if they can simply get slightly more consistent play.
And it's been hard to watch sometimes, because these mistakes, these errors, will come after really some brilliant play, some really great long rallies, and some really amazing digs and saves and hits, and then one will get by them, and they'll have to give up the point. And then sometimes those have been giving up the set points. So we just hope that that's all going to continue to gel and come together for these girls, because what I've enjoyed seeing, no matter what's been going on with their previous match, when they come out, they look very, they look ready. They look excited. They look, they look like they're ready to play. They look like they're enjoying playing. They look like a team that, is able to continually pull it together as a team and continue to get out there and play with enthusiasm, no matter what the scoreboard says. And they've been doing that, and I like that. I think they see themselves as a team full of possibilities, not what they didn't do, but what they can do, what they're capable of. And that's key. No matter what your skill level is, as a team, you've got to have that attitude individually and collectively in order to have a chance, at winning and enjoying what you're doing, because it is sports. It's supposed to be fun.
Well,
so
it is.
Let's hope that they are having fun.
And you got to remember, too, this Lovington team is a very young team. Only 2 seniors, Yuri Aragon and Layla Hernandez. Just a couple of juniors, 4 juniors. Zabri Rodriguez has been in and out of the, due to, I think, some injury problems. But with Greben and Andujo, who's just been moved up to varsity, and Knapp, the only one seeing consistent playing time that are juniors. The rest of them pretty much freshmen, except for Malaya Castro, who's a sophomore. So very young, still time for them to grow into these roles and develop.
To develop.
Hard when you're when you've got a team of freshmen and sophomores taking on a team of seniors.
True. And that's what they've been facing. Not only, juniors and seniors on these other teams, but these are a lot of times they're 5A teams that they're playing. So we will take a break as the girls are back out on the floor. They've finished their warm-ups, and we're just about to have the national anthem and the introduction of players. And so we'll take a break for a couple, 3 minutes or so and be back to get this one tipped off here. It's Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
CYA Trucking Insurance is ready to cover your assets. They specialize in commercial insurance of all types: trucking, oilfield, sand, hotshot, general liability, umbrella, workers' comp. If you own your own business or are self-employed, give Christy Barnes a call at 432-245-4292. That's 432-245-4CYA. CYA Trucking Insurance, a proud supporter of Lovington Wildcat Athletics and Academics. At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. The girls have been introduced very quickly. Your Clovis roster: number 1, Yesenia Jimenez; number 2, Brianna Romero; 3 is Kaylin Jefferson; 4 is Jory Montargon; number 5, Elizabeth Warwick; number 6, your libero is Ariane Kahn; number 7 is Brooke Renteria; 8 is Kendra Reed; 11, Samantha Albert; 12, Amanda De La Rosa; 13, Maricela Gutierrez; 14, Katie Archie; and number 20, it sounded to me like they announced her as Bryn Petner. We don't have.
I believe that is correct.
Bryn Petner, I believe. She is not actually on the roster. For Lovington, number 1, Layla Hernandez; 2, Carly Greben; 3, Jasmine Hernandez; 10, Myra Castro; 11, Emily Andujo; 12, Malaya Castro; 13, Shaylin Dunlap; 18, Yuri Aragon; and number 4, Carly Knapp. Those were introduced, and Knapp is wearing the different jersey, which denotes that she is your libero or libero for the game for Lovington. They are out on the court. Let's see. It is Greben, Dunlap, and Myra Castro in the front row. It is Knapp, left to right in the back. It is Knapp, Malaya Castro, and Layla Hernandez. Those are your starters on the floor for Lovington. And we're just about to get this one tipped off. Looking at your starters for Clovis, I think I see Jefferson, Gutierrez, and if she'll turn around, number 5, Warwick in the front row. And it's number 7, Renteria, number 12, De La Rosa, and
I think they're going to put in Khan, number 6.
I think number 6. However, she's standing on the sideline right now. I think they're going to have to actually do a substitution, technically, to substitute Romero for her. Excuse me, as we get this one underway. I believe that's what's happening as Clovis and checks with the side judge. Yeah, no, it's actually she's going to go in for Renteria. So it will be Khan, the libero, in the back row, of course. Although, as the libero, she can move forward across the 10-foot line and hit the ball in front of that. She's the only one of those players who can do that, go back and forth. So let's get this one started as Clovis is serving. That's number 2, Romero. On the third contact, nice big hit from Greben. It stays alive. And a big slam coming from the outside hitter location on the left side by number 3, Jefferson, and it goes out. So side out. The point, it's fine. The point goes to Lovington, and the serve to Lovington. Myra Castro back to do the honors. A tough one to handle, and it's a net violation on the second contact with that ball. That was a really great serve. A lot of spin on it, and Khan came up and hit it, but it was spinning really close to the net. Another really good serve. This one, the return goes back over the net. Now, third contact is they set Jefferson up. A little soft one over the net. Castro pokes it back over. Now Jefferson again looking like a big swat. And she is able to get it off the hands over there and inbounds. So the point for Clovis. And I think it was maybe off the hands of Aragon over there on the right side. So we're tied up 1-1 in the first set with Clovis serving again. That's Warwick, and it's long. So an error for Warwick. A kill for Jefferson. And an ace for Castro. So far the scoring. And now Greben back to serve. Third contact coming. Clovis gets it over. The set by Castro. The punch over by Malaya Castro. Jefferson swinging, and it goes out of bounds. And she was trying to spike it in the back court, and it didn't work. It went long. That's the second long ball for her. Out of bounds, side out, point to Lovington. We're up quickly, 4-1. Nice serve by Greben, and it falls in. A miscommunication between Jefferson in the back row and Gutierrez in the front row. They each looked at each other thinking the other was going to get that. So nice. Score that as an ace for Greben. And another point for Lovington. They're up 5-1 in the first set against Clovis.
I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Clovis, looking a little bit out of sorts, maybe doesn't take a timeout here in another point or so. I mean, you got them. You might as well use them.
Greben back to serve. First contact. The set. Oh, it is pushed over. And I think they're going to say it was a, palm ball. And right at the net. It was nice work, though, right at the net. I believe that was it Greben coming up? Or no, but it was 13. That was Dunlap at the net with a nice little pushover. So Clovis gives up the point and the ball. And Lovington is able to sail back over. Clovis is just looking very disorganized. They look like they're having trouble in their rotation with communication and with transitions from offense to defense and within the rotation.
They changed the point over to.
Okay, so it was Clovis. Now it's 6-2. Clovis. Oh, they sneak one over, a net serve for Mondragon, and call that an ace. Nothing you can do when it clips the top of the net. You just have to kind of wait, and if you get lucky, it's playable, and if not, you just lose the point. You can't practice those coming off the net. Greben with a nice, oh no, that was Dunlap. Dunlap with a kill, and she was right there where she needed to be. In fact, she was a little ahead of that. Looking at the ball, anticipation is key, moving to where you're supposed to be a little early because that helps you get a better angle on the ball and ultimately a quality touch, and in that case, a kill. So 7-3 is your score, and a nice serve that actually gives the point to Clovis.
Yeah, it was too long.
Yeah.
Just a little too much on it.
Just a little too many Wheaties. 7-4, Jefferson back to serve for Clovis. First contact is good. Myra sets up Layla, sends it over. Now the set. Oh, and it sneaks over, and nice work at the net. Ultimately a point as both Layla Hernandez and Myra Castro were there, and I think it was Hernandez who actually got the finger.
Actually, they called the palm on Clovis.
Oh, no. So okay. So
hey, we'll
really,
take the point no matter how you.
That's right. No kill. Nobody gets a kill for that. But we get the point and keep the serve. 8-4. It's a good serve. Third contact coming. Oh, it's tough to handle. A nice save. Oh, and Greben manages to get it back over. So good save by Lovington. Now they've got to try to do this again. Castro sets. Malaya, punches it, and it goes long. That's the thing about Malaya, man. She's a talented player. But sometimes she doesn't go up enough, and she hits it forward instead of being able to get up a little more and hit it down. And she's got such power that it can go out. It's a good problem to have, but you got to work on it. 8-5, Clovis back serving, and that's going to come off the hands funny off of the serve and go to Greben, and she's not able to get a solid hit back over. So here comes Clovis sneaking back into it. Third contact coming up, and Hernandez punches it over. Clovis answers, getting ready for a spike, and it does nail the back corner. So another point, 8-6 now. They were down 8-2 earlier. Well, 6-2, and then they came back. But the point is, Clovis, Lovington had a big lead against Clovis, and now it's shrunk to 1.87 as the score. I thought the score was a point behind. Ooh, nice. Nice rally by Lovington. Oh, an attempted kill, punched back over by Myra Castro. And now, lost the gamble as another kill. Was that Warwick?
Once again, yeah.
Once again, Warwick. That's her, second or third kill?
Second, yeah.
Second kill that I've got her down. And we're tied 8-all, and Clovis on that point also keeps the serve. Myra first contract, Layla sets it. Malaya Castro this time. Nice punch, not a lot of speed on it, but they keep it inbounds. Oh, second contact, a good one by Greben, and punched over by Malaya. And then the point to Clovis as they were able to anticipate the ball coming over and be right up there at the net and kill it. And there were two players, actually Warwick and number 12, De La Rosa, at the net.
Warwick's the one who got the hand on it.
So Clovis goes ahead in this match and keeps the serve. Lovington was able to return it. Oh, that's a nice save, a good dig and a nice save by Lovington. And now it snuck over. And did it hit within the lines?
Nope. Side out.
And I think they hit Did it hit the antenna when they came over? But Clovis loses the point, and now we're tied back up at 9. And Myra Castro serving. No, Malaya Castro, sorry. Third contact. Oh, and it just makes it over the net. If that ball hadn't been carrying such speed by Jefferson, it would not have managed to pop up and over the net. It's just a tough point. Again, all you can do is hope that you're lucky enough to be close enough to be able to pop that back over, and Lovington was not. Oh, that might have gone long. Second contact coming. They set up Greben. Trouble on her excellent return. Punched back over by Kahn, though. And Castro pushes it over. Third contact coming. Jefferson gets it over. Castro sets up Greben. And she punches it. Clovis getting set for a big boom. Lovington digs it. Nice. Layla got it, but could not. Castro couldn't get over there in time to be able to return that. So after a nice rally and some good digs, Lovington is down 11-9, and Clovis is serving. Third contact by Greben. She tries to spike it. Clovis is able to dig it, return it. Third contact by Layla Hernandez. Nice. Now they're going to set up for a spike. And yes, a spike by number 1, Jimenez over there in the outside hitter location, left side. A kill for her and a point, another point for Clovis. Now it's 12-9, and they have served back with number 12, De La Rosa, serving. Now Hernandez first contact. Myra Castro catches him by surprise, pushes it over on second contact, but Clovis survives. Now the setup for a nice sneaky one right in the middle by Yuri Aragon, as Clovis was thinking that she was going to swing and spike it. Instead, she just softly put it over, and still it counts as a kill and a point, and Lovington gets the serve back. 12-10. Clovis able to survive. Jefferson punches it over. A net serve, but that was a great dig by Castro. And another great dig and return over the net. Clovis trying to put it away. They are not able to do that yet. Great digs by Lovington. And now, once again, Clovis pushes it over. Big swing by Greben. It's blocked at the net. Lovington answers. Greben now sends that one back over. Some great saves and good play. And now Clovis trying to put it away. Nope, poked right back over by Myra. Third one by Jefferson. Lovington digs it. Castro sets it. Greben spikes it. And yes, even though Warwick tried to block it, it stayed on the Clovis side of the court. So a nice kill by Greben. Or Dunlap was Greben, right? Number 2. Lovington with a point. And Myra Castro serving. Third contact coming. Big boom blocked again at the net. Nice co-block by Greben and Dunlap. Yeah. Great. Nice point. Nicely done. Lovington is playing very controlled, just trying to play consistently, and that's what they need to do. Third contact gets it over the net by Clovis. Castro sets up Greben. Greben spikes it. Clovis is able to get a hand on it. Kahn returned it, but it wasn't a really quality touch and did not give her teammate a chance to be able to play that and get it back over. So 13-12, Lovington with a good serve again. And this time Clovis is able to surprise him there. I think was that Warwick sneaking it over again? De La Rosa with that kill. Well, soft one. Now we're tied up 13-all, and Clovis with the serve. Jimenez back to do it. Good serve, but great dig by Layla Hernandez. Great one. Jefferson with a spike, and it goes way long. So side out, give the point to Lovington. Now they're up by 1, 14-13. And I thought there was a timeout called, but no. Play continues. Lovington with the ball. They will serve, and it'll be Myra Castro back. Good serve. Uh-oh. What are they going to say? Somebody out of
Somebody. They're going to say Clovis out of position.
Okay. Somebody looked probably out of behind the 10-foot line, maybe. Shouldn't have been. Wasn't watching, so I don't know. But it's a foul. So give the point to Lovington. They maintain serve. Castro back. 15-13 your score in the first set. Lovington leading now. attempted spike. A nice dig and recovery by Malaya Castro. Third contact coming, big swing, and it's a kill. 13, Gutierrez spikes it in the backcourt. Good try by Lovington, but nobody was back that far to be able to return that. So 15-14, and Clovis with the serve now. And that is Warwick. Lovington, third contact coming, a big swing over on the right side by Greben, but blocked at the net. Actually, I don't know that it was blocked so much. It was in the net, so they were ready for the block, but really it was hit into the net. So we're tied again, 15-all. Warwick with another serve. And second contact sends it over. It was a tough one. That was a return that came spinning and in a difficult location. And I think Malaya Castro did a good job just getting up there and trying to get a fist on it. But ultimately the point for Clovis. 16-15, they are leading now, but Lovington's come roaring back. Greben sending it over. Clovis digs it. Third contact coming. Jefferson gets it over, and that was just a lucky punch. I mean, certainly she's got the skill, but she saw it, punched it with her fist, and it went spinning right down at the feet of that third row for Lovington. 17-15, Clovis with a 2-point lead, and the serve continues under Warwick. They've been making a lot of points on her serve. Greben with a nice spike. Yes, too hot to handle as Jefferson and Renteria go up to try to block it, and they couldn't. So Greben doing a really nice job. She's got a couple of blocks, a couple of kills, and an ace in this match so far, and makes it 17-16. Clovis handles that. Jefferson sneaks it over. Malaya Castro sets up Layla Hernandez. Now they set up Jefferson. She sends it over. First contact's good. Myra pokes it over. Third contact coming. Jefferson spins it over. Now Hernandez. Hernandez, instead of setting it, pushed it over. Jefferson with a spike. Nice dig by Greben. Set by Layla. And Malaya Castro sends it over. Third contact now by Jefferson. Yep, the spike. It just went into the third row, just beyond where Myra could. She tried to get a fist on it, but just could not. So the point ultimately, after a long rally and some good work by Lovington, goes to Clovis. 18-16. We got a good close one here in the first set. Third contact coming and blocked at the net. Nicely done by Malaya and Shaylin Dunlap. Lovington gets it over. Good digs, good recoveries. Oh, and then really nice play there, and it was, I think, their number 12, De La Rosa.
That is correct. With
the kill. But Lovington doing some good work there, but they lose that point. And Clovis is starting to stretch it out again here in the first set, 19-16. Good first contact. Myra pokes it over. They set up Jefferson for a big swing, and then it's blocked by Dunlap, but it goes side out for the point, and it's just like that. Now it's 20-16. Clovis leading, stretching it out, and they continue to serve. And that's number 4, Mondragon serving. Layla Hernandez sets. Malaya Castro sends it over. The set for Jefferson, and a stab. Oh, and it was a spike right in the back row. And you know what? Greben was right there, but just it went up on her arms. Instead of being able to get it on her forearms or her fist, it went up to her arms, and there was just no recovery from that. It was just too hot to handle. Beautiful dig as Greben comes up, but unfortunately the return does go side out, and now it's 21-16, and Lovington wants a timeout. I think it's a good time for a timeout to try to chill Clovis and their momentum here just a little bit. So we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we're proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball. We're in the first set here, and Clovis, it's been a very close match back and forth with just a couple of points between them for much of the middle part of this. But Clovis has gone on a roll, 22-16. But Lovington looking sharp here, surviving a long rally off of the Clovis serve. And now an attempted kill. And it's going to be it's going to be too many hits by Clovis. And that's going to give the point to Lovington. And to their credit, they survived that rally with some good digs and recoveries. Now they get that point and the serve back. 21-17. Nice serve there by, was it Greben? Dunlap back there. Oh, and that one sneaks over the net. And Lovington cannot get up there in time to do anything about that. So 23-17 now, Clovis's point. And Jefferson back to serve. Lovington needs to try to stop the bleeding here and try to take the lead back and win this set. Beautiful. Nice play. Very well done by Lovington. Clovis is surviving though, and they managed to get third contact on that one. Myra Castro sets up Malaya, and it goes into the net. She went up for a big swing, and it went forward instead of over. It really has a lot to do with angle, the ball angle on the hit on that. 24-17 is set point right here. Lovington needs to battle back. Third contact coming. Oh, and just some miscommunication there as it got left to Aragon to try to save that one, and just not possible. So 25-17 as Clovis wins the first set and goes up 1-0. We'll be back, though, with the second set here. Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HubsAmerica.com.
Smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services,
Lovington Schools proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
honest, trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
I'm Dawn Morgan. Welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HubsAmerica.com with TJ Miracle. We have one set done, and Clovis won it 25-17. Your 4A Lovington girls against your 5A Clovis girls. Second set just about ready to begin here as Lovington had some very bright spots. They actually started this one and had a nice lead in this one. Had as much as a 6-point lead over Clovis at one time in that first set, and weren't able to maintain that. And that lead bled away. Clovis grabbed it. It was close, back and forth through the middle of that first set, and then toward the end, Clovis stretched it out and was able to win it 25-17. So Lovington is hoping for a better outcome in this set, and they get to start by serving Myra Castro with a really nice serve. A hard one to return. Clovis survives it. Now Castro sets it up. Layla Hernandez sends it over. They set up for a sneaky little kill over in the left side, outside hitter location. Jimenez with her second kill just is able to get, she got the body angle. She jumped up high enough to get it down, even though it was soft. The angle of it made it, and the spin on it made it impossible for Lovington to get it. And a net violation, I think a foot falls into the net. Nope, 3 hits, okay.
2 hits.
2 hits, double hit.
Yep, double hit.
For Clovis, or for Lovington rather. And that is going to give the ball over to Clovis, and the serve as well. Oh, that was a beautiful serve. Carly Knapp did the best. She laid her body out trying to get up to it. It was just one of those that spun over the net and died just behind the 10-foot line. So hard. A really great serve by Jimenez. Third contact coming, a good one by Hernandez. Oh, and yes, the point for Lovington as it goes off. It tipped off of the fingers of Clovis, out of bounds. So really nice work, Layla Hernandez. Give the point to Lovington. Now they are trailing 3-1. Nice serve by Greben. Third hit coming. Oh, and Clovis manages to get it over, and Shaylin Dunlap right at the net was able to get a hand up on it and tipped it, and from there it's just, you know, unless it's controlled, it's going to be a lucky or an unlucky shot. Somebody nearby able to, you know, survive that, get a quality touch off of it. In that instance, the answer was no. Third contact coming. Hernandez pushes it over. Oh, and then it ends up being second contact by Clovis off of the hands of Albert over there. Jefferson was out of position, could not get back in time. And a good break for Lovington. 4-2 now. They trail by 2. Greben back to serve. Substitution coming in. Dunlap's going to come out, and Aragon goes in. Oh, and the serve started before the substitution was completed, so the point goes to Clovis. A little procedural error. It's a silly mistake, and it's one that he just can't afford to make, as Clovis does their own substitution, and Albert comes out, and going in is Mondragon, because they would rather have her serve than the girl she substituted for. Third contact, nice by Malaya Castro. Now Jefferson trying for the big boom. Greben with a great dig. Now third contact coming. An attempted spike. And oh dear, we're gonna have some kind of a violation. I did not see what the side judge called, but
I think it was a violation of the 10-foot line.
All right, so the point goes automatically to Clovis. They're up 6-2 now, and they still have serve. Mondragon. Castro sets up Malaya, a nice little sneaky one right over. Jefferson's able to dig it though. Clovis survives. Castro sets it, and oh, yep, a double hit by Lovington on that.
And we talked about in the pregame, it's just too many mental errors, very inconsistent so far through the first set plus.
Comes Mondragon again. Nice dig, and then Malaya Castro gets it.
Into the net again.
And into the net. So another point in this second set. Clovis is up quickly, 8-2. Didn't take them long. Lovington wants to take the timeout, talk about it, and we'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Back into the second set. Clovis is up 1-0, and in the second they lead 8-2. Serving, it's Mondragon. Castro to Castro to Castro. All three touches by Castro. And now a big swing by Jefferson. Nice dig and recovery by Lovington. Now Layla Hernandez puts it over. Third contact coming by Jefferson. This time a sneaky soft one, but Hernandez was ready. Oh no, and they're going to say another foul by Lovington, although I hate to see that because they're in the middle of doing some nice digging and hitting, but shooting themselves in the foot. 9-2. Third contact coming. Greben with an angry stab. It goes over the net, but Clovis is able to recover. Jefferson sends it over. Castro to Hernandez. Now to Malaya Castro.
And we've got another fault on Lovington, or was that fault on Clovis?
That fault was actually on Clovis.
That was on Clovis,
yes.
yeah.
So Lovington catches a break, 9-3. Hernandez back to serve, a nice one, some heat on that one. Jefferson up 4 in the point for Lovington because, yes, it was a double hit, and Clovis recognized that. Renteria was going up, and she looked and thought there was no point trying to get a second hit on that because it was, and a beautiful serve by Hernandez. Second contact, hits it, Knapp, got it, over to Castro, and then Hernandez trying to send it over, blocked at the net though. Jefferson was there. So Clovis with a point, 10-4. Jefferson will serve. And a net serve, an unforced error. Again, a break for Lovington, and they need to try to capitalize on this and put together some points here. And they can do it. Myra Castro, very good server for Lovington.
It's Malaya.
Malaya Castro, rather. Myra is also very good server. Clovis is able to get the ball returned, but then they send it over, and it goes just
inside the line.
I was thinking and hoping it was just outside the line, but they call that it was inside the line. So right there in the back, in the far right corner. So that's number 7, Renteria serving. 11-4, or 11-5 rather is your score. Ooh, Lovington, and it hits just in. Lovington with a point and a nice hit. I think that was Yuri Aragon.
Yes, it was.
Who right at the net was able to get third contact for Lovington on that return by Clovis. It had a lot of spin on it, and she just able to get a big fist into it and hit it just inside the line. 11-6, and it's going to be Aragon serving. Jefferson with an attempted spike, hits it into the net. So give the point to Lovington. They keep service. And Aragon back to do that, as Lovington can start sliding back into this one here. The second set, 11-7. Nice serve, kind of hard to deal with. Jefferson, third contact. And then Lovington's able to sneak that right back over the net and right in front of De La Rosa and Gutierrez, and there's nothing they could do. It was a tight set, as they saw it, a net set. No, not enough daylight between the net and the ball to do anything with. So 11-8 your score. Oh, Clovis is able to return that serve and sneak it over there barely. Lovington also ready. And now a big boom, attempted spike, no kill. Lovington keeps it going and is able, Greben goes up, trying to kill it, goes into the net. So 12-8 your score now, still not out of reach. Lovington, if they can try to get the point back and the serve back quickly, or can still get into this one, try to climb through, climb back up, and win this second set. Good serve, Lovington's ready. That is Knapp with the third contact on it. Oh, a nice little sneak over by Aragon in the outside hitter location on the left, but Clovis is ready. Jefferson sends it over. And Castro sets, Greben kills. And it's nice, good speed and spin, and it's nothing Clovis, despite their efforts, could do to get a quality return on that. So 11-9, and just like we said, Lovington has the ball back, and it is Castro serving now, and it's an ace, another ace, a 2 for Myra Castro. And just like that, Lovington's within 2 points in the second set. Castro back to serve again, another good one. Jefferson answers. Third contact coming. Big swing. Oh, and Knapp is able to get first contact, but not. It's not quality enough to be able to keep that ball alive. But that was a tough serve to handle. She was back there in the right place, just could not get the right position on that. It was a good serve, though. And it was an ace for, I didn't see Renteria.
It was actually a kill.
Oh, a kill. Sorry. Third contact coming, and Greben sends it over. It's blocked at the net and sneaks back over. Too much spin on it and dies on the Lovington side. Makes it 14-10. It's Clovis again stretching it back out. This was a point where they need to get back into it right here. Romero serving. Castro, second contact, sets up Hernandez. She sends it over. Jefferson sends over a free ball. Knapp answers. Castro punches it back over. That was Myra. Third contact coming, and it's, nice point for Lovington as that ball was, again, it was a tight set or a net set. Not enough daylight between the ball and the net. And Jefferson, there's nothing she could do. So 14-11 now. Lovington trailing, but Greben back to serve. What are they going to say, a foot fault? Or they're going to say somebody was out of position
on Clovis.
Somebody, or moving maybe at the time. I don't know. I think they've had this, whatever this call is, the side judge has been watching. And it's the second time she's called that violation. So a point to Lovington. Greben, a nice serve. Third contact coming by Jefferson. Attempted kill. It's blocked by Dunlap. And Hernandez with the third contact sends it over. Clovis digs it. Jefferson with a big swing. Attempted kill, but a beautiful dig. Lovington stays alive. Third contact coming, snuck over, but Hernandez ready for it. Castro sends it back over. And Clovis able to dig it, survive. Hernandez sets it. Malaya Castro, a beautiful one. They were expecting a big swing because Malaya usually uses her power, and instead she picked her spot right on the 10-foot line. Snuck it over just like that. Lovington is within a point in this second set. 14-13, Greben back to serve. Little floater. Oh, and it's pushed over unexpectedly by Albert. And
that's her second kill.
Yeah, and Greben right there at the net, or was it Dunlap?
That was Dunlap.
And so they were expecting, a spike and not ready to push that easy one back over there. Oh, that's a trouble serve right there. That's a good serve. There's not much you can do. And it looked like Lovington was sort of not ready for that serve. It looked like they were just kind of, their bodies are a little bit out of position or something on that. I don't know. So just like that, 16-13 now. Clovis with a serve. That's Kahn. Back. Knapp digs it. Nice. Myra sets up Dunlap. She sends it over. Big swing by Jefferson. Oh, and then nice dig. Beautiful work by Knapp. And then a great punch over by Malaya Castro. Now Jefferson, just a sneaky little one, and it backfires this time, but Clovis is able to keep it alive. Another beautiful dig by Knapp. Great recovery by Castro over to Hernandez. Wow, what a rally for Lovington. And now pushed over. Oh, and ultimately, again, Clovis wins the point off of the hands of Renteria right there at the net with a block that really ended up being a kill. A nice rally, though, and good work by Lovington, but they end up losing the point. And there's another ace by Kahn. That's her third. Wow, that's a tough serve. When it comes over there at that angle, in that side of the court, you're not expecting it to be that short of a serve. You're not expecting that. She's really perfected picking that spot. This time, Lovington handles it. Third contact coming. Malaya Castro gets it over. It's pushed over and out. Gonna let it go. That's right. And that's out of bounds. So a side out by Clovis gives Lovington the point and the ball back. And now it is number 4, Knapp, back to serve. Lovington needs to get those points back right here. Third contact coming. Jefferson with a big spike, and it goes out of bounds. It's long. Second hitting error by Clovis. Give the point to Lovington, 18-15. Knapp serving. Third contact coming. It's just a free ball over. Hernandez hits it. Castro sets it. Knapp sends it over. And it's a sneak over. Good recovery as Layla Hernandez gets a fist on it, but it goes out of bounds, and it's just too far for anybody to be able to go over and get. So 19-6, 19-15 is your score. Lovington with a timeout. They want to talk about it. So we'll take the timeout. Be back with more Lady Cat volleyball. 19-15 in the second set. Lovington's behind. We'll be back with more from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube, HobbsAmerica.com.
Insurance is ready to cover your assets. They specialize in commercial insurance of all types: trucking, oilfield, sand, hotshot, general liability, umbrella, workers' comp. If you own your own business or are self-employed, give Christy Barnes a call at 432-245-4292. That's 432-245-4CYA. CYA Trucking Insurance, a proud supporter of Lovington Wildcat Athletics and Academics.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Out of the Lovington timeout, the Lady Cats are trailing 19-15 to Clovis. In this second set, Clovis won the first one 25-17. Lovington trying to stop the bleeding, get back into this one right here. They've got to turn things around right here. It's going to be tough to do. Clovis is serving, and that is Mondragon back. Oh, and it's just snuck over the net. So tough to handle. Really more luck than anything right there, but Lovington not able to handle it, and it's an ace for Mondragon, her third. Second contact as it goes, oh, it hits the net. On third contact, Grieben trying to do what she could to get it over. Just misses. 21-15 now. Well, they're going back to serve again for Lovington. For Clovis. And substitution coming in. Number 3, Hernandez coming in. Grieben coming out. And the serve is handled by Lovington. Sent over. Second contact. Jefferson sneaks it over. Hernandez with a hand on it. Hernandez on third contact sends it over. It's pushed over in trouble as Renteria just snuck it over, and it died behind that 10-foot line, and nothing Hernandez could do is try to come up and get it. Couldn't get that in time. 22-15, 7-point lead by Clovis. Mondragon back to serve again. Hernandez sets it. Malaya Castro sneaks it over. A beautiful one. Beautiful one. Just an easy fingertip roll right behind the 10-foot line. Nobody there to be able to get it. Clovis concedes the point, 22-16. Hernandez back to serve. And is it in? It hits the line.
They set in. And the Clovis coach is barking at the line judge, and they changed it to
out.
Yeah, they changed it to out. I thought it was out.
I think it's out. I think the line judge was thinking that it might have touched it, part of the ball touched it, but I think that's the right call, is that it was out. I wish it wasn't the right call. Knapp digs that serve from Jefferson. Layla Hernandez, third contact, gets it over. Big swing by Jimenez. At the net handle. Now, Layla Hernandez, third contact, off a good set by Myra. And now third contact again, Jimenez. Trying to spike it. Knapp saved it with a beautiful dig. Now Knapp on third contact sends it over. Oh, it is pushed over by Clovis, and just a sneaky Aragon sends it over. Clovis is ready, though. Layla, first contact. Myra sets it. Malaya sending it over. Jefferson digs it. They set up Kahn, who sends it over. Knapp digs it. Now Castro. Myra sends it over. Long rally. Lovington doing well. Just a little push over, and Aragon ready there at the net. Or actually, that was Myra Castro. Castro again punches it over. Third contact. Setting it up for the big spike off of the hands of Lovington. And they're not going to be able to get a quality return on that. So after the long rally again, Lovington ends up losing that point. Now it's 24-16. Set point. Set point for Clovis. Jefferson back to serve. A real dead ball on that serve, and a nice one, but Lovington is ready and handles it. Now they're setting up Jimenez, and it goes long. So Jimenez with a side out saves Lovington. They get the point, the ball to serve. 24-17. They could find a way to stay alive here. fight back and maybe try to take the second set. So they could even things up 1 apiece. That's Malaya Castro back to serve, a good one. Clovis digs it. It's a sneak over and a beautiful, beautiful block and kill by Greben. She was right there in the outside hitter location where she needed to be, in great position, good timing going up on that. Credit with the kill. Lovington with the point. Another good serve by Malaya. Third contact coming. It's pushed over. Oh, and Ben just can't handle it. First contact right over the net. Goes into the net, and Lovington loses the second set, 25-18. So they're down 2-0. They must win this next set to stay alive, and we'll be back after a couple of minutes with more Lady Cat volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
At Devon, they're proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of our communities. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Eastern New Mexico University in Portales is proud to offer potential students the opportunity to attend ENMU tuition-free with the New Mexico Opportunity Scholarship. And now we're proud to announce the newly created Freshman Hound Housing Room Grant, which will allow students the opportunity to receive up to $3,000 per year off their housing costs when living on the ENMU campus. For more information on how ENMU is making higher education more affordable for you and your family members, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
And welcome back to Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com, as Lovington has fallen in 2 sets, 25-17, 25-18, and is battling back. This is a must-win set for them to stay alive in this volleyball match, as they would like to go to 2-6 on the season and knock off a 5A team if they could. So it will be, I believe, Clovis back to serve. We'll see.
Should be, yeah. Looks like it'll be Brianne Romero.
So number 2, Romero, back to serve for Lovington. And our third set is underway. It's a net serve, an error. So maybe that will set the tone for how this set is going to go. We'll see. We don't wish for disaster for any team, but Lovington really needs to win this set. Nice serve by Myra Castro. Well, it was going to go long, probably. Nat went ahead and touched it. It's okay, as Hernandez is able to get it over. Jefferson sneaks it over. Castro sets. Greben sends it over. Clovis able to dig. Jefferson sends it over. Layla Hernandez with a nice one. Just punches it from the outside hitter location on that right side. And picks a good spot. Caught Clovis by surprise. I think they expected for her to set it, not to send it over. So Lovington up quickly, 2-0 this third set. Nice serve. Clovis digs. And they're going to say that it was net violation, I think, or double hit by Lovington. Yeah. So Lovington gives the point to Clovis and gives the ball. It'll be Warwick serving. Your score is 2-1. Lovington leading in this third set. They're down 2-0. Gotta win this. Castro sets it. Knapp sends one right inside the line. Nice hit by Knapp. So give her a kill. I've got her.
That's
is
her
that the
first
kill. She's had her hands on the ball a lot, as libero always does. Nice serve. Third touch coming by Jefferson. Attempted kill, but it goes into the net. A nice block by Dunlap. So Lovington quickly up 4-1 in this one, as they seem fired up and they know they have to win this one to stay alive in this volleyball match. Grieben back to serve for Lovington. They lead 4-1 and hits the top of the net. So error on serve. Give the point and the serve to Clovis. See who's back to serve. Probably going to be Mondragon. Wow, Clovis made a lot of points off of her serve in the last set.
12 service points total in the first two sets.
They sub Albert for Mondragon because they want Mondragon to serve. Third contact coming by Malaya Castro, and it's too strong, too long, and a point for Clovis, 5-2. Well, it should be. They say 4-3.
Yeah, I think that's
Is
right.
it 4-3? Okay.
It's 4-3.
Okay, 4-3, not 5-2. I'll go for that. Well, they're going with another serve. Lovington answers. We'll push over by Myra Castro. Clovis answers. Myra sets it. Grieben sends it over. Now they set up Jefferson. She sends it over. Oh, it's a tough one. Beautiful. It ends up being a really lucky hit. Lovington is able to spin that up in the air. And I actually didn't see. Was that Grieben who got it?
It was Dunlap.
Dunlap. Okay, Dunlap. So she gets the kill. That's her fifth
That is correct.
of the match. Makes it 5-3 now. Lovington leading. Knapp back to serve. Oh, a nice serve. A lot of heat on that. Third contact coming. It's a sneak over. But great dig by Malaya Castro. Oh, and it spins as De La Rosa hit it over, but instead of going over, it caught the top of the net, just kept spinning and spinning until it finally fell on the Clovis side. Give the point to Lovington. Oh, and then Knapp hits a net serve. So the point goes to Clovis and the serve back. Now it's Jefferson behind the line. 6-4. Lovington still leading, though. They could get the ball back, the serve back, and try to stretch that lead out. And that ends up being a nice return, as it was a nice little dig. It was kind of a soft ball, but it was spinning. Malaya Castro got a hand on it. Able to get and a nice net serve by Leila Hernandez. Hits the top of the net, and then it popped over. It's about time we got one of those, because Clovis has hit about 3 of those serves, and they have fallen on the Lovington side. So a nice point. 6-5, but here comes Clovis again. Leila Castro digs, Hernandez digs it. Castro sets it up. Knapp hits it. Clovis answers. Oh, and then Malaya Castro pops it up, and nobody's close enough to come back and scramble it, or at least nobody goes for it. I'm not sure. It really seemed like a couple of the girls were close enough. It just caught them by surprise. So 8-5, Clovis is leading. Third contact coming. And Malaya Castro hits it, and again hits it more forward than down. So 8-6 rather. But Lovington's still leading, and they've been doing good stuff, all of them on the court, including Malaya. Clovis answering on this rally. They've got a chance. Oh, and just inside. Lovington lost the gamble. They looked and let it go, and it landed just inside.
So Warwick has her fourth
corner.
kill.
Yeah. So Warwick. Lovington answers. Oh, and Jefferson goes. Jefferson, afraid that it was going to fall inbounds, gets a fist on it. A nice break for Lovington. But it was good play, good recovery off of that serve by Clovis. And like that, just like that. 9-7 now. Malaya Castro serving for Lovington. Big boom by Warwick. Nice block at the net by Aragon. And the point to Lovington, as I believe it was double hit by Clovis. So that's going to be 10-7. Oh, and a nice play, but it's going to be a net violation by Lovington as they were trying really hard to stuff that right back over without hitting the net. Not able to do that. So give the point to Clovis. Now it's 10-8. 10-8, and that's answered by Hernandez, then Castro. Third contact coming by Jimenez. And a nice block. Aragon waiting there at the net. So makes it 11-8. Lovington doing what they need to do. They need to win this set to stay alive. They're down 2-0 in the match. Aragon back to serve. Clovis ready. Third contact coming in. It stays inbounds. As that was, 11 Albert?
That was Warwick, her fifth
Warwick.
kill.
All right. She's got 5 kills, got an error on serve. 11-9, 2-point lead by Lovington. Jimenez back to serve. Layla Hernandez sends it over. Third contact coming. Warwick sends it. Lovington stays alive. Now Greben, attempted kill. Clovis able to dig that one. Jefferson punches it over and out of bounds. Side out.
Nope, it was
in. No, it hit the line. I thought it was out. It hit the line. 11-10. So Jefferson gets credit for the kill. And Jimenez back to serve again. Now Lovington answers. Paul gets hung up. Clovis is patient. They send it back. A real spinner. Knapp first contact. Castro sets it. Knapp sends it over. And now Jefferson puts a big arm in it. Nice dig by Layla Hernandez. Oh, but it was a double hit by Lovington. Off of Hernandez's hands. That second contact. That ties it up. 11 apiece now in this third set. With Jimenez serving. Castro sets it. Greben, attempted kill. Nice spike, but Clovis is ready. They dig it. Myra Castro sets up Malaya Castro, and it goes in the net. So 12-11 now. Clovis leading by 1. And Jimenez back to serve again. Layla Hernandez digs it. Knapp, third contact. Boy, she does a great job getting that over. She had to. It was third contact. And then a big swinging spike by Jefferson in the outside hitter location on the left and paints the corner with that one. Makes it 13-11. And that, I believe, is now her 9th kill.
Yes, it is.
Got 9 down for her. 13-11. This third set, Clovis leading again. Lovington needs to get it back. Castro punches it over. Jefferson, another big swing. And it goes out of, nope, they're going to say it hit the line.
Yep, it got touched
Malaya,
by Lovington at
yeah, Lovington touched it, and then it goes out of bounds. So off the tip, 14-11. Jimenez to serve. Oh, and that's a point. That's an ace. I was coming up on it. There was a little miscommunication there. It hit just beyond that 10-foot line. So 15-11. Clovis stretching it out in this third set, and they're taking it to Lovington takes a timeout. We'll take it with them back for more Lady Cat volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Stone Oilfield Services says many traffic fatalities may be caused by an intoxicated driver. So do yourself and your community a favor and remember the 3 C's of safety: caution, courtesy, and above all, common sense. Safe and sober driving is everyone's responsibility. That message was from Stone Oilfield Services in Lovington, a name you can trust and depend on. For quality and integrity, call 575-396-1840. From the Stone family and staff at Stone Oilfield Services.
And back from a Lovington timeout in this third set. Clovis leading 15-11. And Clovis leading 2-0 in this volleyball match here at Wildcat Gym. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle. Jimenez back to serve for Lovington, for Clovis rather. Knapp digs it. Castro sets it. Knapp sends it over. Oh, nice. Off the hands of De La Rosa. And nobody there to help her.
And that breaks an 8 straight point run for Clovis.
15-12. Lovington's got the ball back. They need to hang on to it. Hang on to serve here. Myra Castro back. Oh, and a push over. Just It hits the net, rolls over, yeah, and then Lovington palms it. But still, that's one of those you can't plan for. It went off the net. The ball is going to roll funny off the net.
Yes, it is.
You're just going to have to do your best to try to get it and make the best quality contact you can off of it. So 16-12 now. Oh, that's a pretty serve, and it was Malaya Castro doing a great job digging it, saving that. Third contact, does not make it over the net. Jefferson trying to do a little soft one instead of a big swing, and it backfired on her this time. She's got like 9 kills.
10 now,
10, yeah. So 16-13, Lovington with the ball back. Greben, as she hits a net serve. And she knew the instant that it left her hand. She feeling bad about that. 17-13 your score. Clovis leading by 4. Lovington must win this set to stay alive. Knapp, beautiful dig, sends it over. Lovington, another great dig. Now a big swing by Jefferson. A great dig by Malaya Castro. Then, Layla Hernandez on third contact from the outside hitter right-hand location there. Just a nice recovery, did what she could to push it down in the center of court and gets a kill. 17-14, Knapp with a good serve. Third contact by Jefferson right there, goes up and is able to win the battle of the hands. Clean on both sides, but the ball goes down into the court, so Jefferson gets the kill. And Clovis gets the point, 18-14 now. Jefferson to serve, goes in the net. It's a good break. It's her second error on serve. Give the point to Lovington. They trail only by 3. If they could hang on, climb back into this one. Layla Hernandez back to serve. It's a good serve. Clovis is ready. Third contact coming. They get it over. Greben hits it. Castro sets it. Hernandez over. Clovis handles it. They send it back over spinning. Knapp for contact. Castro sets it. Hernandez sends it over. Now Jimenez returns it for Clovis. Knapp sets it. Malaya Castro sends it over. Clovis is ready. A good long rally going on here. The point for Lovington, as that was a double hit by Clovis. I think that was De La Rosa who had that double hit. And that's a foul. Give the point to Lovington. They trail only by 2 now, 18-16. Hernandez, a beautiful serve. Clovis able to dig it but can't handle it. That really was a result of that serve being so nice. A lot of speed and spin on it. And Clovis just could not get quality contact on it. So an ace for Layla Hernandez. 18-17, Lovington trailing by 1. Trying to get back into this one. They had a return. It went over the net. But again, it was the speed and the spin on that serve and where it was that Clovis was not able to handle it and get a quality hit. And so that's another point for Lovington as they tied it up. A good sneak over. Lovington's ready. They're playing for their lives here. Jefferson, attempted kill. Knapp digs it. Then Malaya Castro sends it over. Clovis ready. I was going to say it was going to be a big swing. Lovington thought so too. And it was Renteria who just softly put it over the net. So now Clovis up 19-18, up by 1 in this third set. They lead 2-0 over Lovington here at Wildcat Gym. And it's the libero Khan back to serve. She's got 3 aces. Third contact coming. Hernandez sends it over. Third contact coming. It's Jimenez, but Lovington digs it. Good contact. Layla Hernandez again sends it over. Clovis returns, and at the net, Aragon. Oh, she wanted that.
Got contact, but side out on the near side.
Yep. So give the point to Clovis, 20-18. Lovington doesn't trail by much. Nice return. A little sneaky one, but Castro digs it. And then Aragon punches it over. Now Jefferson with a big boom. Knapp digs it. Castro sends it over. Spinning. It does not make it over the net. And Aragon there, she would have blocked it, but it didn't make it over the net. So 2019, just a 1-point game. Lovington trails, but Malaya Castro serving, and a good one. That's Warwick getting ready. Oh, Knapp with a good dig. It comes down. Oh.
And it hit the rafter.
Yeah,
and
it did, but it's still a playable ball when it comes down.
Unfortunately, the only one who was close enough to it was Knapp really to get it.
And she had the hit the last time. She couldn't touch it legally. So Hernandez couldn't make it up fast enough. 2019, your score in this third set. Clovis up by 2. Lovington's not dead yet. They're not willing to concede that, and they make the point. Second contact by Castro. It's really effective because Myra is known for setting the ball, but sometimes if she's got the angle on it, she surprises them and sends it right over the net instead of setting it. She returns it. Lovington with a point, trail by 1. Third contact coming, and there's nothing Clovis could not do anything to be able to get the third contact over the net. Warwick is right there with no room to get it over. We're tied, 21 all in this third set. Must win for Lovington. Warwick sends it over. Oh, Lovington saves it. Beautiful dig. And then two players, Jefferson and Kahn, bump into each other in the backcourt. They just run into each other, and now Lovington has the lead, 22-21. Clovis wants to talk about it. We'll take the timeout. Back in 30 seconds with more Lady Cat Volleyball.
Proudly supports their athletic teams and wants to encourage all teachers, students, and staff to keep pressing on. Wildcats, you are winners on and off of the court. Lovington Municipal Schools are proud of holding the utmost and highest standards. Go out there and be proud to be part of the Big Blue. For more information on what is happening now at Lovington Schools, log on to lovingtonschools.net and bet you won't be disappointed. Go Big Blue. 3 claps and a woo!
Back for Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. It is 22-21. Third set, it's a thriller. It's a must-win because Clovis has won the first 2 sets. Lovington has to win this one to stay alive, and that's a good serve. Clovis digs it, manages to send it over on third contact. Castro sets it, Greben spikes it, Clovis digs it, and then Jefferson sends it over. Hernandez to Castro. Greben, attempted kill. Clovis digs it. Jimenez sends it over. Right, straight back over by Lovington. Popped right back over. It's going to be a net violation or palm ball from Lovington. And that is going to be a point for Clovis. Nice long rally, though, with good play by both sides and good recoveries by Lovington. Ultimately, they lose a point. It's tied up now, 22 all. And that is Romero back to serve for Clovis. Lovington handles it. Greben with an attempted kill. It goes into the net. Clovis was there to block it, but it goes into the net anyway. So now 23-22. Romero with a net serve. That's her second error on serve. And a good break for Lovington. They get the points. Tied up at 23 all. Myra Castro back to serve for Lovington. Oh, good serve. But Clovis ready for it. Warwick sends it. Knapp digs it. Castro sets it. Hernandez sends it over. Clovis ready. Can't get quality on that. Was in the back row off of the hands of number 2, Romero. And none of her teammates could get a quality contact, get it back over the net. So Lovington now 24-23, but you got to win by 2. Another good serve. Clovis is ready for it. Jefferson with a third contact. Yep, is able to kill it. Right in the back court, tie it back up. Jefferson with another kill. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got her down for 12.
12 now, yeah.
24 all here in this third set. Clovis is serving. That is Warwick. Layla Hernandez digs it. Castro sends it over. And sure enough, number 12, De La Rosa, can't get a quality contact on it. Spins off of her hands out of bounds. That was nice work by Myra Castro, deciding instead of set it, just to send it over. 25-24. Lovington leads by 1. Third contact coming. Jefferson pushes it over. Greben, or rather, that was Dunlap off of her fist. Not enough juice to carry it over the net. spun, and that's a point for Clovis. Tied at 25 now. Clovis serving, Mondragon. Oh, and a good serve and a nice dig by Greben. Knapp with third contact. They set up Jefferson for the big spike, and off the hands of Greben in the back court, out of bounds. So now Clovis has the advantage, 26-25. And this is match point right here, set point, match point. Clovis serving, 26-25. And that's gonna die in the back corner. And on an 8 by Mondragon, Clovis wins 27-25 in the third and final set. They win 3-0. They sweep Lovington, and we'll be back to wrap this one up here at Wildcat Gym. More Lady Cat volleyball coming up on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com.
Trustworthy. Man Welding gives you confidence you made the right decision. Jimmy Carter and his exceptional Man Welding team support Wildcat Athletics and the Lovington School. Man Welding is your local welding company. Big jobs or small jobs, call Man Welding 396-4540. Any welding job, any welding question, call 396-4540. Together, we'll fabricate the future. You made the right decision. You called Man Welding. Man up.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle is new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that help keeps your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Napa, get up and go.
And welcome back to your game wrap on Lady Cat Volleyball from Wildcat Gym on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm Dawn Morgan with TJ Miracle, and it was a three-set affair. The first two went fairly quickly, 25-17, 25-18 in Clovis's favor. And then we got to the third set, and Lovington really fought back in that one, and they were able to take it down to the wire, back and forth, and finally Clovis prevailed 27-25 to make a 3-0 sweep of Lovington and win this one and go up 6-2 on their season and send Lovington to 1-7. How did we get there, TJ?
Well, for Clovis, it was the Kaylin Jefferson show. 14 kills in the match. Go along with one block. Jory Mondragon really did most of the damage from beyond the service line. 4 aces in the match, and she did serve for 15 of the total points in the match. Then running down the list, you've got Jacinia Jimenez, 2 kills, 2 aces. You've got Elizabeth Warwick with 5 kills and a block. Ariane Khan with 3 aces. Brooke Renteria off the bench with 5 kills and 1 block. Samantha Albert, 2 kills. Amanda De La Rosa, 2 kills. Maricela Gutierrez with 3 kills and a block. Turning the page for your Lovington Wildcat, 2 girls tonight, Shaylin Dunlap and Carly Greben with 5 kills apiece. They tie for the team lead. Layla Hernandez with 2 kills and an ace. Greben, in addition to the 5 kills, 3 blocks and an ace. Myra Castro, 2 kills, 2 aces and a block. Malaya Castro with 2 kills. Dunlap, in addition to the 5 kills, with 2 blocks. Yuri Aragon, 3 kills, 2 blocks. Carly Knapp with the kill in this one as well. And that's the quick shorthand on the numbers for your Lady Cats.
Right. So, again, Lovington doing some good things in this one. They were up early in the first set. They let that one slip away. They did go back and forth. They had some long rallies on several of these points in all 3 sets. And a lot of times, more times than not, they ended up losing those points on those long rallies. But they did some extremely good work in many areas, digging and staying alive, keeping rallies going. And they certainly had, I think they had more aces, service aces in this one than they've been having. Some good blocking by Dunlap, Aragon, and Greben. And Layla Hernandez with some good play with her couple of kills. Greben and, of course, Dunlap doing well in the kill department as well as blocks and the aces. And Aragon also contributing well, as well as Knapp, of course. Knapp having a hand on the ball and in most rallies, just like a libero does. And you don't see them show up in the stats very often. They're an unsung hero, and she certainly did her share of keeping the balls alive and getting first or second contact and having quality touches enough to try to give her teammates a chance to stay alive and keep the ball over the net. So there were times Lovington looking very good, especially in the third set. It looked like they were going to maybe win that one. They really came out with determination and knew they had to win that third one to stay alive, and they really did some good fighting, but ultimately fell. They go to 1-7, and they will be playing here Saturday. Next match is this Saturday right here at Wildcat Gym against Ruidoso. It's another non-district match, and we'll be here with that. So looking forward to that. For Clovis, they go to 6-2 on the season, and they play at Del Norte on Saturday. So, again, some good things to take forward in this match, from this match for Lovington, and lessons to learn. And look forward to seeing them right back here on Saturday. Maybe they will post a win against Ruidoso. They need that for their record, and I think they need that for their confidence as well. Even though they've still got a few more matches before they start district, it would be great for them to start putting in more victories together, TJ.
Well, it certainly would, and just got to put tonight behind you, and you did some good things, build on that, fix the mistakes, and then come in here and see what you can do with Ruidoso on Saturday.
All right, so Clovis sweeps Lovington 3-0 tonight, but Lovington will be back in action Saturday, and we will be right here. Thank you so much for watching and listening. This is Lady Cat Volleyball. For TJ Miracle, I'm Dawn Morgan, and we'll have more Lovington sports, more Lovington Volleyball from Wildcat Gym Saturday on Lovington Sports YouTube and HobbsAmerica.com. Good evening.